Hey, this is your girl, msyelladiva, bringing you another episode of the Love and Marriage Huntsville, Season 9, Episode 3, Sign, Seal, Divorce, I'm yours. All right. If you are new here, welcome, 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 welcome. If you are new here, um, we serve up funny, unfiltered reviews of of your favorite TV shows and movies. If you're ready for real laughs and real talk, cause I cracks myself up, okay, you are in the right place. And if you are returning, welcome back, welcome back, welcome back. Okay, we still serve up unfiltered reviews. So if you are ready, let's begin. Give me a thumbs up, like and share, subscribe to my channel, and we will begin. So it is the last night of this longest girls trip in in reality show history. Okay. So they all wearing white at the table. Um, Melody handing out little white roses, and they gonna get a picture of their little girls trip, and they gonna sign it, and she gonna make little pictures, so everybody can remember them girls trips. I think somebody gonna burn a cup, and I think some people gonna burn it. And are they gonna give one to Tricia and to Stormy, since they didn't make it to the end of the girls trip? I was just asking for a friend. Yeah, because they was in the picture, but they didn't make it to the end of the girls trip. So anyway, Kimmy, of course, keeps saying that I don't do girls trips. Girl, you 54 years old. You should have did a girls trip a long time ago, child. When you was in college. Oh, never mind. You had a baby. Never mind. That's the reason why you don't do no girls trip, because you had a child already. You in your 20s and with a child. Never mind. Never mind. No, cause he ain't that old. So you should have did some girls trips, because you 54 years old. Them college years was the 90s, honey. You should at least went to Freaknik or something. Freaknik or something with your girls. Yes, honey. Because you was in college in the 90s just like I would. You should have did something. Unless you got an associate's degree and you stay home and stuff. I don't know. I don't know what kind of degree you got to be a RN. Back then you could have had a diploma. Okay, because they had diploma nurses, associate nurses, and bachelor's degree nurses and master's degree nurses. So you could have had a diploma. We don't know. Okay, whatever the case may be, you should have went on a girls trip. But I digress. All right, so Lauren finally speaks and says she happy about the trip. Who cares? Anyway, so so then Melody, because everybody talking like, you made a great trip. They gassing Melody up. You got a great trip. And Lauren was like, yeah, I had a great time. And da da da. And so, and then Melody was like, you disagree, Destiny? Because Destiny's face was like that. She wasn't clapping for nothing and everything like that. Her face like that. You disagree, Destiny? And Destiny said in a confessional, it was just too much ass kissing. I won't say it's ass kissing, but it wasn't that great of a girls trip. I've had plenty of girls trip that's way better than that, but I ain't on a reality show, so they probably had to increase that drama for the reality show. I understand, but and Kimmy, you took a girls trip for a right price. Cause if you didn't show up on a girls trip, they wouldn't have paid you. So you go on girls trip for the right price. Don't act. Don't act. So anyway, Destiny said that Nell asking Sunni about her producing kids with her ex, you know, was low to her. And Nell was like, I it wasn't a dig at you. I apologize. Now Nell, you know that Chris told you that they was having kids. You had that pillow talk already because Martel, um when they were looking at the house, she said that she was going in vitro fertilization and all that other stuff. So you knew, but I guess producers had told you to ask Sunni about her having kids. I understand. You gotta do what the producers say, but you knew. So then Sunni said, "Well, can we, if we can acknowledge that certain people have been betrayed, then certain things have happened, we can move past it." I thought the same thing, Destiny. Destiny said it's really funny how you use the word betray. I was thinking the exact same thing. It was funny how you use the word betray. If you didn't betray anybody, you shouldn't have said that. She said because, Destiny said because you have denied it for a long time. And then Sunni was like, "Well, I wasn't your friend, so I didn't feel like I betrayed you." So why you say it? Why you say it then? If you didn't feel like you betrayed her, why you say it then? Sunni, why you say it if you didn't feel like you betrayed her? I'm asking for a friend, though. Destiny said, I this is why when you give an apology and then you give me that energy, then it means nothing." And I agree totally. Cause I feel like if Sunni, you was messing with her ex, or we don't know what this timeline is because the timeline keep changing. You know, yeah. Sunni said y'all broke up in the beginning of the summer. Uh, uh, Moses said y'all ain't break up at all. Destiny said they broke up in August because that's when she broke up with him. But she was still sending her money in September, and he still giving her text messages, "Good morning, I love you," and all that other stuff. And then y'all got married in December. We don't know what this timeline is. But the fact of the matter is that you came in like gunning for Destiny, or unless they have the editors have changed it. But what has been shown is that you came in gunning for Destiny, like, well, he made his decision, and then, she was a side chick, he was in a relationship, and did it. And for me, my personal opinion is that if you would have came in and said, "Listen, we dated, we fell in love, da 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 da. I'm deeply sorry that that it ended up this way." Okay, if you would have came in a little more humble, and I can only speak for myself. I wouldn't be looking at you side eye, but you came in with so much vitriol towards Destiny. Like, I wasn't your friend. I wasn't this and that. So no, I don't like you, Sonny, because I don't like how you came in like that. Now there's people that still like you and all that other stuff, and that's fine. I am not in the opinion to change anybody's opinion of anybody, because I could care less. But this is why I don't like you, is because you came in like rah 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 like a Dungeon Dragon, and then you talking about betrayal, but then you say you ain't betrayed nobody. What is going on? Sonny, I understand you in love with Moses. Y'all gonna have in vitro fertilization and all that other stuff. But could you have just shown Destiny some kind of like consideration? That's how I feel. That's how I feel. It's okay that you married her ex man. They wasn't together, but golly. Anyway, I'm sorry. I had to get that out, because I watch other reviews and people just dogging Destiny, and and like I said before, I'm not a Destiny fan, male fan, a Tisha fan, a Kimmy fan, or anybody else. I'm a New Edition fan. Don't be talking about my boys, okay? But I think that Sunni was wrong in how she came about this whole reality show thing. She came in like blasting Destiny, and she there was no humility at all in it. So we digress. Okay, so then she said, when you give me that energy, then your apology means nothing. And so then Sunni was like, well, I was really talking to Mel. And so she was like, well, I'm addressing what you said. And so then Sunni was like, well, what energy did I give? And and so she was like, your energy was real stank. And so Mel was like, it was. Mel was like, listen, your energy was real stank just a minute ago. And that's what it is. We need why is your energy so stank? Just come in with some humility. You got the man? Why is your energy so stank? Why is your energy so stank? You got the man. He ain't a prize, but you got the so-called prize. Why is your energy so stank towards Destiny? Oh, that get on my nerves with that. Anyway, so then Shanita said, I think it goes both ways. Destiny was like, give me a moment to speak. This is just me and her. Yeah, Shanita. See your way out, okay? Golly. You always sticking your nose in the stuff. And so Sunni said, I apologized to you last night. And so she said, Destiny said, I don't accept your apology. It's too late. And Mel was like, it's done then. We don't need to bring this up no more. I don't blame you. We don't need to bring this up no more. So then they get back. Ken and Tricia go to some kind of farmer's market, and they were talking about the girls' trip. Tricia was like, they tried to compare Sunni and Moses' situation to our situation, and Ken said, I ain't never stepped on anybody's toes to get to you, because you was already you were already emotionally retreated from that relationship. And then And she said, well, Shanita kept chiming in, and Kim was like, who is Shanita? Shanita, you had a lot of names and a lot of comments during this episode. But Trisha said Mel's puppet. Mm, mm. So Ken said couples move on before they get divorced, and then Trisha was like, yeah, Melody did it. Okay, Trisha. Mel gonna come for you during the reunion. Because she said that she didn't do it. Martel moved on. And so she gonna come for you during the reunion. I'm just putting that out there. I'm just putting that out there. All right, so and then Trisha tells him about Tisha throwing her under the bus about Martel. Um, yeah, throwing her under the bus about Martel. Asking her about Martel, and Martel, I guess she went over there a couple times. So Trisha says she didn't address it there. She wanted it to address it to Mel by alone. She didn't want to address it there. And Ken said the men talked about it too, but he said he needs to talk. He needs to talk to Martel man to man, because it seems like he's making it more than what it was. But Martel said that they ain't do nothing. They Netflix and chill. But no, it wasn't no chill. It was just Netflix. So and then they make it a point to sit down with Marques as well to talk about the divorce and to talk about all three of their relationships. So Kimmy and Maurice talk about the girls' trip too. Kimmy said the only problem I had was with Nell being the mentor of it all, and I was just like, Kimmy, you the mentor too, honey, because you older than Nell. Why Kimmy trying to act like she ain't in her 50s? Oh, Jesus. You were in college. Your college years was the same as mine. The late 80s, early 90s. Don't don't sugarcoat it, boo. Be happy with your age, boo. You look beautiful. You look beautiful. So do I. But you look beautiful for your age. Oh, Kimmy says she was hollering at her like a child. And so, but when Nell came over, the conversation was all good. She didn't even have to say anything because we had already ended it. Okay, but she came over and started hollering at poor little Kimmy. So then Maurice asked, he said, was there anybody that you like more or you got to know? And she said she liked Tricia. And I think I was on Facebook or something like that. And they said Kimmy and Tricia bonded for being side chicks. That wasn't me. That was on Facebook. I died laughing, but I digress. She said Kimmy said Trisha was cool. She stood on her business. And then she said she stood on business when they asked her about Martel, and Maurice said the guys had a conversation about Martel and Tricia too. Maurice said Martel said that nothing happened because she wasn't bad enough for me, and I said that in my last review. Martel must not have been attracted to her, because if Martel was attracted to her, then he would have tried to hit it. But if he ain't tried to hit it, and he did say that she ain't as bad as she was now back then, so I don't think he was attracted to her. I think he was attracted to her picture, but once he saw her in person, I don't think he was attracted to her. And that, I mean, that's fine. Apparently, Ken is attracted to her. Well, she bad now. Marques was attracted to her back then. Okay. I told you I cracked myself up. Okay. Whew, okay, so Maurice was like, he asked Kimmy, well, do you think anything happened? And so no, he said, do you think nothing happened? She said, I don't know. What's nothing? Because people can do a lot of something and say it's nothing. And she said, what is it something that you would do in front of your significant other? So basically what she's saying is, I put in the terms, if nothing happened, they could have kissed, and they said it was nothing because they ain't they ain't smash, okay? Yeah. Or he could have, went down on her, or she could have went down on him, but they said it was nothing because they ain't smash. That's what Kimmy was saying. So, did they smash? Did he go down on her? Did she go down on him? Was they just following? What was nothing? Okay, that's a good question, Kimmy. Because what was nothing? Anyway, Maurice says all these relationships overlap because she's still married. And Maurice thinks that Ken loves Tricia more than she loves him. And that could be the case. I think Kimmy loves you more than you love her. I'm just saying. Anyway, Letitia and Marceau, feeding the kids. Tisha was like, y'all can eat in y'all room. So this is for future reference. It's a lot of kids that eat in their room. Case in point, Real Housewives of Salt Lake City, when Polo Robert Jr. was eating with his air fryer in his room, was eating with his girlfriend in the room. Hey, if you like it, I love it. Marceau said, you better eat with your family. You change. He said he's talking to the oldest daughter. You changed ever since you got braces. He said, guess who's not my favorite daughter? And she was like, guess who's not my favorite parent? I know that's right. Yeah, because I think the son is about to graduate, because I think he class of 2025, just like my son. And Monster. No. Maurice Jr. I don't call him Monster. I won't play that. Anyway, So, uh, so Tisha talking to Marceau about the trip, of course. So Mel, she said Mel's friend Shanita. She said I call her body. I call her the bodyguard. She said she was telling them that she was Mel's real friend and that they were all fake, and she said that and she called me the ops. And so Marcel was like, I seen her before. Is she tall? And then Tisha, I heard it. Uh, she looked like a guy. I said, Tisha. Tisha, you wrong for that too. You wrong for that. I said she got a lot of nicknames in this one. Trisha called her Mel's puppet. She called Tisha called her the bodyguard, and she looked like a guy. Mm-hmm. Yep. um, Marceau said, "Well, she Mel friend. She ain't gonna be here next year." I said, good point, Marceau. Good point." She said, because he said, I can't remember a friend of hers. And so, in the confessional, Marceau said, friends come for a reason or a season. But he said, Mel has been low on reasoning. And then Tisha chimed in and said, the family members ain't even say. That's the truth, though. That's the truth. Apparently, she'll cut you off in a heartbeat. As 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 Tisha, as I don't think she had a problem with Kimmy. I think Kimmy was kept collateral damage with Tisha, but Tisha, Stormy, Destiny, and I think for the next review it's gonna be Nell. Ooh. Yeah, that's why she got to bring in some more friends. She got to bring in some more friends because she ain't friends with nobody on there. It is what it is. She can't keep no friend. She got to keep her peace and got to keep her mental. And I mean, it is what it is. So if you cross her, you might be on the chopping block too. Okay, it is what it is. She got fans though. She got the millimeters, but I don't know if they become friends. You gotta watch out. Anyway, so Tisha said that Tricia was in the hot seat on the trip because she told Stormy that she didn't go to Martel's house, and then, but then it was finally revealed that she did go to Martel's house. Marceau said somebody got to teach them how to lie. You don't go to somebody's house to train them unless they got a gym in the house. She said, "Where did you go to train?" She was like, "To the gym." He was like, somebody got to teach them how to lie. So she went over there for something else. That's what Marceau was saying. She went over there for something else. hmm hmm and then she said, and then the comment was made about Destiny sleeping with Martel. And Marceau said that Martel jokes about that too. He said that Law, Destiny's son, looks like him. And so she said, so I can see why Mel would be, you know, curious, upset about that. Yeah. So, at the end, Latricia, Ken, and Marques meet up. Marquez, I think it's Marquez. Um, And so Latricia said that I we weren't emotionally connected when Ken came along. Okay. Marques said that he wasn't an absent dad, but Latricia was like, no, and so so Ken was like, no, well, let's get. And I said, she was like, I'm not gonna let you come in here and say that. She said that when you lived 5 minutes away, you still didn't see your kids. She said your dad seen your kids more than you did. She was like, you would take them to your dad's or whatever. She was like, so don't come up here and act like you was dad of the year when you wasn't. Until somebody came and took your place and is the dad of the year, and now you mad. That's it. And she said, well, I was paraphrasing all that, because that's a lot of that is my opinion. She said, but I've never prevented you from seeing your kids, not never. Okay. And so she said, Marques said, he said to Ken, you around my kids, but I don't know you. And so he was like, hey, do you hug my daughter? You hug my daughter. And so he was like, he didn't say that he hugs his daughter, because I think that would have hurt him a lot. So he said, we do show affection. Then he brought his daughter into it. Like, her and my daughter, have slumber parties and stuff like that. So I think he didn't say that that he hugs his daughter and stuff like that, because I think that would hurt him too much. And so Ken was like, I am not trying to replace you. I'm trying to assist you. He said, because if all the kids are is receiving love and affection, mental, physical, financial, from all three of us, it'll make it easier. And I agree. I agree totally. And so they were like, Marques was like, we got to figure this out ASAP, because his son. I think his son is graduating in 2025 too. His son about to graduate. You know. Um, and so then he says, I don't have a woman in my life. And I think that is the problem. I think that is the problem, because he don't have a woman in his life. Because usually it's the other way around. It's usually the man moves on and gets another woman, and so the other woman is emotionally damaged, and so that's the reason why a lot of men, a lot of women prevent their children from seeing their dad and stuff like that, because she mad at them. And so so she punishing him with his kids and stuff like that. So usually it's the other way around. But now Ken, she got the kids and she got a man. So, and the man is being a better father to his kids than he was. But he can't. He knows it, because he cried at the end. He knows it. He has only himself to blame for all his decisions that he made to lead up to another man being a father to his kids. Because when he lived 5 minutes away, he still didn't see his kids. And so I understand, so he was crying. Latricia was like, I've seen this before. He cried and he cried, and then it's the same old stuff. And I honestly agree, because I've been in that position. And they cry until you get back with them, and then it's the same shit, different day. I understand. So I understand why those waterworks didn't phase her none, because she's seen it. You know, she's seen it, and Marquez has only to himself to blame. So he living in Atlanta. This is I don't even know why he's single in Atlanta. It's plenty of women out here. It's plenty of women out here. Go on and get you one, okay? Go on and get you one. They are grown. They are coming off the trees, honey. They ain't. It's plenty of women out here. So go on and get you one. Just to take your mind off of Tricia and the daddy, the stepdaddy. Okay. But he did bring the papers. Tricia signed them. She was like, I gotta go. And so they left him there crying. It is what it is. It is what it is. So that's the end of the episode. So give me a thumbs up, like and share, subscribe, like and share and subscribe to my channel. And I will see you in the next video. Peace.